For me, the biggest challenge was really around getting people to think differently. And that starts with, in a way, not letting the success of the past, kind of be a barrier for future success and growth. And I think it just goes to show you that innovation doesn't start and stop between any two walls. Digital transformation, it's probably more rare to hear of a company that hasn't undergone something in that space than has. Most organizations are trying to do more with less. And I think one of the key levers we have is, what can you automate? What can you digitize? How can you get your people to do what they did in the past more efficiently, more effectively? People coming from this traditional finance organization, not only were they not sure if digital was a fad, if it was the future, but they weren't really confident in their ability to learn it. I think a lot of people shied away from digital opportunities early on because they didn't really know what it was going to be, where it was going to lead. And it was taking them from this space of kind of general financial accounting that they knew very, very well, and asking them to do something that, quite honestly, I learned on the fly and they were going to have to learn on the fly. That created this environment where we weren't diving in head first, and we really needed to step back and figure out, how do we get everyone on board and prove to them and show them that you're definitely smart enough to learn how to create visualizations and understand algorithms. My Eureka moment was really interesting. With our second child, we were storing a large amount of breast milk in our garage fridge in the freezer. I came home one day and the fridge was not cold, the freezer was not freezing, and my wife was panicked. And I immediately called someone out to take a look at the fridge. They told me what was wrong. They told me that there was a part that needed to be replaced. And they told me that they could come back out tomorrow and do it. I called my dad. I lamented to him just the fact that I wish I could do these things, right? And my dad wisely told me, you're probably smart enough to do it. You just haven't tried. So I tried, and I got on YouTube. I watched a video, and I actually was able to fix the fridge. And I am not someone that you would think of as a handyman. Whatever you don't know today it's not a barrier to you learning it tomorrow. I thought, you know what? I bet all of our employees are doing something like that and showing that capability to learn and apply that learning. How do I make that more visible for them at work and kind of give them the confidence that it's really the same thing? And as I did that and had those conversations, I was able to create kind of a linkage between my employees' interests and things that they did in their normal day-to-day lives with technology and with our business. I would say there's probably three key mindset or cultural shifts that we had to go through and that I think we're seeing the benefit of today. The first one is really around teaming. I think when you start looking at the technology that supports your systems, you realize that it's not as simple as one group doing one thing every time. And so our ability to do boundaryless work has increased exponentially. Moving to a change mindset or a growth mindset has been an amazing story. Things that we would have done in the past and stayed doing that same way, we're now looking for opportunities to change. Failure for finance people for a very, very, very long time was not an option. But when it comes to our processes, our people, and the analysis that we do, we're trying new things and they're not all working. But the fact that we're trying is continually giving us information and helping us learn. And I think those three things taken together is creating a much more nimble and agile finance organization, but also one that's working on really important and really interesting stuff, which is great for our employees and their experience.